Okay, so we're now into lesson number 2, and we're going to get into a bit more detail here. Again, we're going to be focusing on these quadrants. Hopefully you guys will be able to see a pattern soon. We're going to create a simple shape again. We're going to stick with that triangle, and we'll put it in quadrant number 1. So I'm going to make my shape like this to begin with. And that means we are A, B, C. Let's put the coordinates in. It looks like we have A, B, C. So A is 3, 2. And B is 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And C is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Okay. And all positive because we're in quadrant number 1. So the task will be, again, another 90-degree rotation. We'll do it clockwise again. So 90-degree clockwise rotation about origin. So it's going to rotate about the origin. And we know that this is the origin, 0, 0. Now you guys could probably figure this out by now that we're rotating clockwise. That means we're going this direction. And we're going to be adjusting our shapes, or our coordinates. So once again, if you guys will do the old school approach. The reason why I like to do the old school approach is the other approach, understanding how the coordinates work, what ends up happening is it becomes something that you memorize, but you might not necessarily remember. So by doing this old school approach, it allows you to understand it, especially when you do it in technology or using software. It just makes sense, visual sense. And then understanding the coordinates, is secondary. So I'm going to do this arm again. I'm going to reach out. So I'll do it with a different color. So I'm going to reach out with the arm. So 1, 2, 3. And maybe do I have a different color? I'll do green. And there's my green coming out there. So for A, 90 degrees, it's gone 1, 2, 3 along the x-axis. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3 down the y-axis. And as a result, the green is going along the y-axis up, so it's going to go along the x-axis this time. So this becomes my new point. So point A1. Same with B. So 1, 2, 3. So B is the same, but it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my new B is going to be right here. So this is B1. So A1, B1, C1. Zach, I've recorded this. I've recorded the first lesson, which you just missed, but so you can catch up on that if you need to. So there's my B1. Now C. How do I get to C? Well, I'm going to have to go along the x-axis to get to C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means I got to go down the y-axis because I'm rotating it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then to get up to C, I have to go up the y-axis. 1, 2. So that means for here, I got to go along the y-axis or the x-axis. 1, 2. So that becomes my new C. So then this becomes my shape. So my new coordinates are 2, -3. For B, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -3. And C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. sorry, C is 1, 2, 2, -5. Now, are you guys able to catch on to a kind of a strategy there? Umar, what are you noticing?
Just reverse you rotate it, like you go to the next quadrant where it's supposed to be rotated and you just reverse the numbers.
Yeah, so if you're doing a rotation along the origin, and it's 90 degrees, you switch the coordinates, and then you just need to look at what quadrant you're in, because there's a chance that I might be, moving into this quadrant or whatever. Just always know what quadrant you're in, and that will be key. Yes, Lucas. Yes, you can. Okay. Does anyone have any questions about this? All right, I'm going to stop this video. That's that lesson.